Hello, welcome again to Now Lab. Today we are going to have part 4 of our Microsoft Word. So in this module, we shall see how to work with pages and layout. And in this module, we shall see like 1, we shall talk about page orientation, 2, page size and margins, 3, page and section breaks, 4, headers, footers, and page numbers, 5, columns, 6, page borders and page backgrounds. And these are the 6 things that you're going to see in this module. So to do that, we were here in home, we talked already a lot of things from here, but because we are talking about working with pages and the layout, here you have to come here up where they write page layout. You click there. Maybe you can left click or just do one click on your mouse. And one, we said you're going to start talking about page orientation. About page orientation, the default one, it is here, as we can see, portrait as it is standing, but we can change it to landscape, and we do it like this. It is in landscape already. Yeah, it is in landscape. This is a landscape. We use landscape mostly when we are designing documents like certificate and whatever. Not only that, but also some books, they are in this landscape, they are not in portrait. You have seen, to do that, you have to come here in page layout, then you come here to page setup section, here where they write orientation, click there. If you want to put it back in portrait, you just click on portrait. And directly, your page orientation, it is portrait. Landscape, you have seen how to do it. Good. Briefly, let's talk about number 2, page size and margins. Size, it is here. So you can choose the type of the size that you want. Later, this is a default one, 8.5 inches times 11. If you want to choose this, that's a Coldigo one. If you want to choose executive one, A5 paper, yeah, it is good to know this because sometimes you may want to print something on the A5 paper, but if you didn't do these settings, sometimes it may complicate you. A5 paper. We also have the type of B5 paper size. We also have A4. Yeah, actually these are the normal ones. A4 paper. It is this one. Envelope and whatever. You can just opt on one depending on your preferences. And also you can come here. You can just scroll down to have more options. You can come here to more pages and you can do your settings from this, your setup from this page. Yeah, but there is nothing that I want to change now. So I go back to the default and I do here to later because it has been here later. Okay, this is how you can change the size of your what? The size of your paper or of your page. But also about margins, you can come here near on the left of orientation. You just click on margins. So here, number 1, they say last custom setting. This is the last setting that I used. Top, it is 1 inch. Left, no, bottom 1 inch. Left 1 inch, right 1 inch. And this is the normal 1 inch all side. If you don't want to leave more space on the left side of your page after printing the document or when we are typing, you can just click. But at least I think we should have some text in this document so that we may understand it better. So let me copy it. Let me copy something that I will paste here, and that will serve us a lot. document, Bible study. Where should I? Books in PDF. Uh, Bible study. Act of the Apostles. That's a guide. Okay, let me copy something from this PDF. Is it opened? It is. All right. Let me start from which page? From here. Can I get something? No. Remember how we copy? We first select the text. Let me select from here. Let me go up a bit. Acts of Apostles. I select from here. I left click. This is PDF, but I select from left because I want to paste this in the document that we are working on. Okay, maybe up to where? Even up to here. Okay, let me just reach a bit down. I think up to here it is enough. Then I do Control C, shortcut. Then I come back to where my document is. It is here. I do Control V. You remember this shortcut? Control V. Well, so now when we talk about page margins, it means the space that we will remain here, will leave here on the top, the space that will remain on the left, on the right. So let me now go back here to margins and we see how we shall format this. So this is the normal one. So if we go here to narrow, it means the top will have 0.5 inch, bottom 0.5, left 0.5, and right 0.5. Let me click on this. You have seen how the margins are now. So I can come to moderate. I do this. I can come to wide. I do this. Mirror right? I do this. So over 2003 default, do this. So, or I can come here to custom margins and I do my own setups. Here on top, maybe I can say the inches that I want is 0.3 inches. This is top. Bottom, let me do the same, 0.3 inches. Left, let me give left maybe 0.5. Right, let me do right 0.3. 0.3. Then I go here to OK. I click OK. I've changed the margins setups of my document. Now you see, on the upper side, I put 0.3 inches. The left side, I put, if I remember well, 0.3. Is it 0.3 really? But it looks bigger than, more spacious than the one on the top. But this side, no. Left, I put 0.5, yes. Top, I put 0.3. And right, I put 0.3, the same as top. Hope you have seen. So this is how you can change the margins of your page. You can do your own setups and everything will be changed to your preferences. Well, remember we're talking about working with pages and layout. We have seen already page orientation, page size and margins. This is margins. And also number 3, page and section breaks. This page and section breaks helps you to manage long document. About this page and section breaks, you can come here near columns and you come here to breaks. They say insert page and section breaks. Add page, section, or column breaks to the document. Okay, you can do that and you can choose the one that you want. If I opt for this, you see, you are seeing the breaks after each page. I can change it and then I opt for this. So here we don't see any big changes, but it is changing at least something. So when we talk about breaks, it is here. So let me take it back to this first one. Okay, apart from that, we also have, that was 3, page and section breaks. Number 4, it is about headers, footers, and page numbers. How can you put headers, footers? When we talk about headers, it means those are some ratings which are here on the top, but they are not inclusive. We do not include them in the text in your typings. You're going to see how we do them. Also, we have footers. Footers, they come on the bottom of your page. What else? We have we are talking about headers, footage, and page numbers, and how you can put numbers on your pages. So this will help you, especially when you're having a very you want to type a lot of or long document. So this will help you to number your pages. You want to print a lot of pages, this will help you to number your pages. And to do what? To do that, you have to come here to insert. And remember, we are starting with the header of our page. You come here where they write header, you click here on header. So now you choose which kind of header do you want. Is it this? If this is, you opt for one. If it's this, you just click on it. So here, for example, you can type, for example, whatever you want, whatever information you want. Now lab, maybe let me put it as inside this text. Now lab. Let me put here my contact. Please, 256 is my phone now, my WhatsApp number. 778980 363. I come here again. What else should I put here? For example, computer classes. Computer classes. You can even do enter and you continue typing whatever you want. But if I'm done, I can just click here, close header and footer. You see, they are just there. You can continue typing your whatever, but you will not, whatever you will type will not affect your header. So that is about header. So now when we talk about footer, it will go to the bottom, on the bottom of your page. And you have again to come here to insert. Then you come here near where you got header from and you click on footer. So now you choose also which format do you want. Maybe I want still this, and there you can write, or maybe you enter, type in the text. You do now lab. You go here also, you type in the text. Maybe I write English classes. I go in the text, I write, for example, tailoring classes. And then I do here close up, close header and footer. So now I think we have seen how you can put a footer and a header on your page. There is a header here up, you can see it. And if you scroll down, you will find the footer here down. That is number 4, headers, footers. Now page numbering. How can you now number your pages? To number your pages, as we can see, we have to come to here to insert. Beside home is here, then insert is here. And you come here, you look for where they write page number. It is here. I click on page number. So they ask me, do you want the number to be on the top of page? If yes, there is top but left, plain number center, top right, and many other stuff. So you can opt if you want the number to write, if you want to write a number and write page near number, you can click on it like this. Okay, so I go back Control Z, I close the header, I return to insert, I come back here to page number. If you want just to be on top left, you click on it like this. Good. Now you see, because you put the number here, the header is removed, but the footer is still there. So which means if you know you're going to number your pages, you can either just put your footer on your document, but don't put the header. And if your numbers will be on the bottom of your page, you can put the header and you don't put the footer. So I go back here to insert page number. If you want them on the bottom, it is here. If you want them to be in the page margin, it is here. Page margin. So you can choose which side exactly. If it is this, it is here, page number 1. If you go to number 2, you will find page number 2. Page number 2 is already here. The more you continue, you will find the numbers of the pages. So now let us now talk about columns. Here we're going to see how you can divide your text into sections. For example, we are having our text here, and in the text that we are having, you have to come here in page layout, and in page layout you click here page setup section. There is where they write columns. It is here. You click here on columns. The default one, it is 1 column, but you can opt for 2. If you click on 2 columns, let me scroll up. I don't understand why they are not divided. Column 3. I must know why they are not divided. Let me try to. Actually, I'm not supposed to. Yeah, so here I was supposed to select it for it to be divided. But in most cases, you are not obliged to select the content of your pages or of your document. Just once you click here itself, it must format itself. You see now, it is formatted into 3 columns. It means if you continue writing, other typings will come here, other writings will come here. So if you want, you can do left, means left side is smaller than the right side. I click on it. You see, a lot of books are written like this. Journals are written in this format, or like in 3 columns, journals, and many other stuff. You can go here to more column settings, and then you can do the setups according to your preferences, and it will still be wow. So let me just do wow, okay, and let me return to column 1, which is here. So that is it. So now let us talk lastly about page borders and background. How can you give your page a border? So now to do that, to be able to do that, to give your page a border and background, page border and background. So we are there. Remember, this is home, and near home we have insert. In insert we have a lot of stuff like page break. We talked about it. Cover page. We shall even have the time to talk about this. But remember, what we want to see, it is how you can give the borders to your page. If you don't find it in insert, you because I can't find it here in insert. I try to check it in page layout. So in page layout, they propose me here theme colors. It's still not yet there, but I have to come here to page color. In page background section, there is page color here in page layout. So I click on this and then I choose the color that I want my page to take. Which color do I prefer? I choose this. And to give this page of mine a border to make it more decorative, let me click on this and then I have to do my settings here. So which one do I want? I'm still in none. I go to box. Let me go here to shadow or 3D. Let me do 3D. And then I come here, I scroll, I pick, for example, this. So I change even the color of the border here in automatic. And I do, which color should I put here? I think white will work well. Point, you can change your point. If 3 point will be bigger, you will reduce it here. But let me just opt for this 3 point. And then this is how it will be. I just do OK. Now you see, but as you can see, this page border covers some of the writings. But for you, what you will do, if the page border covers some of the writings, either you will have again to, in the setups or settings, change the sizes of your margins, and that will help you to solve this problem. Or also, you can reduce the point of your borders. You can reduce the size of your borders. So now you have seen, I've changed the page color or the page background color, and I've given it the borders. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial, which is part 4 of our Microsoft Word lessons. So remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel called Now Lab, and don't forget to comment in the comment section. See you.